All done with Chick-fil-A. Boom! And I'm back for some more live action. Some more Monday live action. I did not check my teeth to make sure I got all the lettuce out of my teeth, so hopefully there's nothing disgusting up in there. Because I had a little grilled chicken sandwich. Rerun training! I just realized that I was rewatching my earlier live, my 21-minute live. I realized my gain was really high on my mic, so it was probably it was peaking. It was peaking. So hopefully I'm not blowing anyone's ears out. But rerun trading was first. So notifications on. Bam. Hell yeah. Benjamin Atienza was the second person there. Home dude with a smiley face, or one of those. Montgomery Designs is here. Rerun Trading says John Conroe and Demon Accords. What is that? I don't know what that is. Kiwi Collector's here. Willie Woodson, Darth Primus, Leon. Yeah, boy. Frail Vampire. Yellow. BK Quattro. Back so soon. Yeah, I finished my Chick-fil-A. I got changed out some head sculpts on those two figures that you might have seen earlier. How was dinner? It was delicious. We every Monday we do Chick-fil-A. I've been really digging the grilled, not the kind with the breading on it, but the grilled chicken sandwich. Very tasty. And so I can answer any questions that I did not get to the first time around. So please, notifications just went out because I just got it myself. So please, if you asked a question earlier in the premiere or in the previous live that I did, and I did not get to it because I had to leave to go eat dinner, please do ask again. I appreciate it. So yeah, ate dinner, got about 14 frogs out of the pool. I don't know why frogs are so attracted to that damn thing right about now, but yeah, like 14 frogs in there. It was crazy. All in the skimmer. Did that, put some head sculpts on. I'm going to show you those. I got more stuff to open. I grabbed some more stuff. But I don't want to overlap Robo and Dave. I think they're going live in about 47 minutes. They go live at 9 p.m., I believe. And I don't want to overlap them. I want you guys to watch them. I'm going to watch them as well. So we're gonna go till 9. And I guess I'm unofficially leading into the Foosh live on Robo Killa on his channel. So, because we do Toys with the Boys on Wednesday. So obviously I don't want to overlap my buds. But anyway, let's see. Bullwinkle 80, how's it going? So Montgomery Designs, thoughts on the Mando Luke Hot Toys. It looks awesome. I'm going to get it. There's enough differences between that and the Return of the Jedi Luke. Especially with the costuming. Some stuff that I didn't notice is his the little vest thing that he wears is kind of like, it almost turns into like a tunic. It like runs lower on his Mandalorian look. Obviously a black cloak versus a brown cloak, and then different head sculpt or different hair sculpt. He's got like a Justin Bieber haircut, unfortunately. Comes with Grogu, comes with the Beat to Frick Dark Trooper. So 3 hundo, kind of hurts the butt to think about that. Hurts the wallet definitely. But it also makes the butt pucker a little bit. But I'm still going to get it. I'm going to get it. I'm going to put it on a payment plan. I'm going to pay it off. And it's going to look freaking badass. Because I'm going to get a Dark Trooper. I'm going to get Moff Gideon. I thought about doing... Oh, man, I really don't want to get the Mando. But the Pedro Pascal head sculpt. The fact that it comes with the Beskar spear. The fact that the armor's all chromed out. Oh, man. I kind of want to get it. And I want to pose it with Moff Gideon, and I want to put the Luke with a Dark Trooper on a shelf. I think that would look freaking awesome. But anyway, let's see. Willie Niblet Jr. Dodgeball, huh? Yes. So I think pretty much every year that I've lived in Texas, including the previous years that I used to live here, a friend of ours has a big dodgeball tournament, and many families enter this thing, and me and Miss Cincy have never won it. But one of the things that I kind of have in my favor is I throw very hard. I have a pretty good arm. You wouldn't think that because I don't really have a long arm. Usually people that are like quarterbacks, they're lanky, they have long arms. But I have a lot of power in my throw. The previous time that we lived in Texas, we would play in this dodgeball tournament, and the kids would kind of be scared because I would throw so hard. But now we've moved back 6 years later. Those kids that were scared, they're all like teenagers and like college students now. So they're not scared anymore, but they still know that I got some power. So this year, me and Miss Cincy, our team went 8-0. We didn't lose a single game. We won all of our games, and we brought home the trophy. So hell yes to dodgeball. My arm is still sore. My throwing arm is very, very sore, but it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Andy Davis is here. We back, baby. What are your favorite kind of jerseys, Cincy? Hockey jerseys are my favorite. I do collect football jerseys. I do want to buy more football jerseys. I'm waiting for either Fanatics or NFLshop.com to have a sale. As soon as they do have a sale, I'm probably going to buy a Terry McLaurin Washington jersey. I want to buy the new Browns 1946 jersey with my favorite player Baker Mayfield on it. What else do I want? I want a Tom Brady jersey because he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. I used to think Joe Montana was the best quarterback ever. Tom Brady. I mean, he's the best. So I kind of want a Buccaneers Brady jersey. There's a few other jerseys that I really want. I like quarterbacks mostly. Anyway, let me show you some of the stuff that I did while we were gone. So I switched out the head sculpt, and on that live, the previous live, I said I will never use that head sculpt. But honestly, I put this one on, and I kind of like it. This is the Frankenstein by NECA. Don't yell too loud, my gain's up high. This is the Frankenstein, but she did that the last video, guys.
No.
Yes, he did. It's all I did. There's Frankenstein, and I put that head sculpt on. Look at him. It's kind of terrifying if you look at that thing. And I put the flowers in his hands. But that's currently the pose that I have set potentially for the shelf, for the horror shelf. I switched out the head sculpt on the Rock. This is the Ultimates Rock. I put the Just Bring It hand on. You can see there. Put the mic in his hand. Put the belt on his shoulder. Put the shirt on. And then smiling face. There you go. There's the Rock. Looking awesome. He's going to go on my Ultimate shelf. I actually have a shelf dedicated to WWE Ultimates. These guys I opened up. Was it last night? I opened these guys up. Didn't film it or anything, but there's Cheetor. I figure I can show you these now since you watched the premiere. If you didn't watch the premiere, check it out. Check it out. I will warn you, there are some couple rants on there, a couple for fun rants. Some people have taken it personally, as I've noticed that the thumbs downs are higher than usual. Totally fine. If you want to do that, that's totally fine. But yeah, I did it for fun, joking manner, but hopefully I didn't offend anyone. Clearly some people didn't like it, but that's okay. There's also a lot of thumbs up on that video. So anyway, do what you want to do. It's all good. All good in the hood. There's Optimus Primal. I love this figure. I will say that right now. I love this figure. I'm not sure he might be worthy for best of the year, somewhere in the top 20-ish. I'm not sure if he'll crack the top 10, but I really, 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 really love this figure. This is so awesome. Very, very cool. So, there's a new contender for potential best of the year. And then he came with the Rat Trap, because this is the Netflix one. So there's the Rat Trap. The paint schemes on these Netflix ones are different than the original release. I think that they look a little bit more cartoon accurate. But I really like them. So those are the most recent figures that I have opened. I'm going to open this right here. This is the, I think this was it was at a Hasbro PulseCon or HasbroCon or SDCC or something. This is the Logan and Professor X from the Logan movie. I really want to open that one. I recently picked that one up. So I'll just leave the slipcase off of that to make it easier. And then I did not get a chance to open this one on the previous live, Jake Hager. So I'm going to open that one up. And then I also got a couple of these guys. Emperor's Royal Guard, Return of the Jedi Vintage Collection figures. They changed the robe, and I love it. This robe looks like it's going to hang a lot better than the previous version. The previous version, Vintage Collection, Emperor's Royal Guard, they also redid it in the Black Series, 3 3/4 inch line, was made of felt, and it did not hang properly. But they changed the fabric on the actual robe, and this looks really good. I'm hoping this hangs a lot better, because I got 2 of them for my little, what has turned into my Return of the Jedi experience up there. It's all Return of the Jedi stuff, so I'm going to open those too. But let's answer any questions you guys might have had that I did not get to earlier. I got 2 drinks here. I'm good to go. My throat's not going to get dry. It is Monday. I had a great day today. I had a great weekend. I'm still sore from Dodgeball, but anyway, let's see what you guys are saying. Let's see here. You should jump on there too. Oh, are you talking about the Foosh cast? The live Foosh tonight with Robo and Dave? They kind of got the 2-man show tonight, but we do the Wednesday night show, which is a lot of fun, on Dave's channel, where we just open up a bunch of stuff, which actually, since I've been opening up so much stuff tonight, I don't really have anything to open on Wednesday, so I might have to figure something out there. I think I got some stuff coming to me in the mail anyway, but that's good. Let's see. Richard Beaver, what did I miss? Absolutely nothing. I've been rambling pretty much the entire time since I started this thing. We're only 12 minutes in, but this is the second time I've gone live today. The first time I opened up the Ultimates Rock, NECA Frankenstein, and I'm about to open up some more stuff. Cincy, good sweet spot today. Almost everybody. Hell yes, Benny. Hopefully we get JP back here doing some videos here soon. I miss seeing his videos a lot. Bryant Wilson, Cincy, did you go to Retro Expo in Plano a couple weeks back? Retro Expo. I did not. What was I doing then? I did not make it there. But was it any good? Did you go? Frail Vampire, did you order the Gotham by Gaslight Joker? Just got my shipping notification. So it went live on Mezco's site. I looked at it. I thought about it. I'm like, oh man, no, I think I'll pass. And then I kept mulling it over. And then I saw people were getting it the very next day. Like there was people in the Nerd Bar group, facebook.com/groups/the Nerd Bar. People got it the next day. And they had it out of box and they were taking pictures of it. I'm like, oh my Lord, that thing looks awesome. That thing looks really, really good. I kind of regret not getting it now. I wonder if it's still available. Went back to Mezco's site. It was waitlisted. So I snoozed. I lost. However, I saw that Big Bad Toy Store had it available. I'm not sure if they still do. Let me check if they still do. And I will let you know real time if Gotham by Gaslight Mezco Joker is still available. Let's see here. All right. Because I ordered it from there, and it was $130. But when I looked at the Mezco waitlist, the all-in, Scott Martin, thanks for subscribing, I appreciate it. The all-in price from Mezco was $115. So really, I'm paying a $15 surcharge to be sure to get it. Because on Mezco, it was waitlisted. I'm not sure that I'm going to get it if I go on the waitlist. Sometimes they convert, sometimes they don't. But let's see. Mezco Joker. It's probably sold out by now. It's still available. It's still available for pre-order. And Big Bad, I've never had anything that I ordered that I didn't get. So I would say, me personally, paying the surcharge on that for $130, you pay $4 for shipping. I think it's worth it to me to get that figure. Because I looked at the posability, the options that people had. I mean, it looks really good. So there you go. There's some information for you. If you're interested, Gotham by Gaslight Deluxe Mezco Joker, still available on Big Bad for $130. They require a $13 deposit, so basically you're going to pay $117 once it ships. And it says estimated to ship September of 2021, so next month. So there you go, guys. All right, so let me turn back Raw. Let's see what's going on there. I am watching Raw without sound, and it is a BW3's commercial. All right, so let's see what else we got. Did you order... Oh, I just read that. That was Frail Vampire, by the way. Alistair McRae, belt 2, right? The belt? I think it might be the same belt. It's a black belt with a silver buckle. I think it might be the same belt. Luke kind of looks as fake like the CG Emilio Lopez. That's true. I mean, he was a CG character in the face. I mean, it looks genuine to the show. Let's see here. You're back. How was dinner? Frick It Toys. How's it going? It was good. The Darksaber. Yes, Alistair. That Mandalorian, Season 2 Mandalorian Hot Toys figure, chromed armor, Pedro head sculpt, Beskar spear, different thigh armor, and the Darksaber. Comes with that too. That Pedro head sculpt is sick. You need to get that in your shelf. Would look freaking awesome. I'm seriously considering it. I don't need 3 versions of the Mandalorian in my collection, but I loved the show that much. If I was going to get 3 versions of the same character, it's going to be the Mandalorian, just because of how much I love that show. Oscar Reynosa, what do you think of the What If Toys Zombie Cap? Looks amazing. I gotta wait till the show, honestly. I want to wait to watch the show, see if anything like really resonates with me. They all look great. The Spider-Man Vampire Hunter with, it looks like Doctor Strange's cloak. Looks cool. The Steve Rogers in that big Iron Man suit looks good. I mean, they all look great. I think, didn't they tease the Peggy Carter Captain America or something? Or Captain Britain? What is she going to be? Captain Britain? Looked great as well. I just got to wait till I see the show to see if I really want to invest in any of those figures. But this is now open. So no longer mint on card. There's Logan. There is... That yelling head sculpt looks amazing. And then there's Charles Xavier. Comes with 2 different sets of claws. What's the difference between these claws, though? One's bloody. Can you see that? Top set of claws has blood on it. Let's take this out. Let me scroll down here. Oh, went too far. Now I got to scroll way the frick up. You need a Mahomes. Yes, Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes is definitely a jersey I want to get. Absolutely. And put it over the Baker. Put it over the Baker Mayfield. Let's see. Let's see. That old man strength. LOL. Emilio says. How's it going, Imperial Holocron? Cincy pinging kids in the face with a dodgeball. Yeah. I accidentally, when the last time we lived here was in 2013, we played dodgeball, and I did throw a ball and hit a kid in the face. He was like, I think he was like 12 back then, and now he's like older. But yes, anytime I hit a kid, or anyone, I hit an adult in the face this past weekend, but I immediately apologized. But it's got to hurt because I throw that ball really, really hard. Part of my whole thing in dodgeball is the whole intimidation factor. And I throw it kind of like a baseball pitcher. I throw it at people's heads, but I throw it over their head because it hits off either our friend's fence or their garage because the dodgeball court is in the middle of... It's in their backyard. So when I throw it really, really, really hard and zing it past their head, they can hear the whoosh of the ball and it hits off the back thing and then they're just intimidated. So that if I'm holding a ball, they know and they're always like looking out of the corner of their eye if I'm going to throw the ball or not. And then if they're paying attention to me, they're not paying attention to someone else that throws the ball and hits them. So that's part of my little secret thing there is I intentionally throw as hard as I can to start just so that I get that loud smacking sound of the ball so that they're just constantly, they got me in their head. I'm living rent-free in their head. Montana's still the best, Just Plain Steve says. He's an awesome quarterback. He was one of my favorite quarterbacks of all time. But I think that Tom Brady, he's the best of this generation. King Dingaling, Cincy, that Instagram post of you, the missus, the trophy, and those two kids crying in the background was awesome. Alistair McRae, is that a Cincy figure? Which one? Oh, The Rock? There is the Hugh Jackman, if he can focus. Focus, Hugh. It's not going to focus, is it? I want to put the screaming head sculpt on, though, because that's the one that looks awesome, in my personal opinion. Just Plain Steve, Montana played during a much rougher era of football. He'd have a dozen rings if he played today. I can agree with that. There's the Logan yelling head sculpt. Much rougher, much more violent, a lot less penalties called back in the 80s. Yeah, if you were around in the 80s and you watched football back then, it was definitely a much, much, much rougher game than it is today. It's a much more finesse game. A lot more speed, I think, nowadays. It's just a much rougher game back then. Anyone watching Raw right now? Damian Priest in the ring with The Miz. The Miz is hilarious. His facial expressions are the best. Let's see. Rock and Cincy are brothers. I'm like probably a foot shorter than him. He's like, what is he, like 6'6" or something? Actually, he's not that. He's like 6'4", right? I'm only like 5'10", so I'd look like the pebble next to the Rock. Cincy find the TMNT Playmate Leo and Rocksteady 2 pack. No, I haven't seen that. I have not seen that at all. Only in pictures online and in other people's hauls. Red Cheetor is great. I saw the Red Cheetor at Walmart. I have not bought any of the red figures at all yet. There was a purple Megatron that's being done that looks like he's being scanned by Unicron, and that would probably be the first one that I would buy because I just think it looks awesome. And they've never done anything like that before. Not that I know of. If they have, let me know. Kingdom was my favorite season. It was mine too. I liked Kingdom, and then Earthrise, and then Siege. But I liked the whole storyline altogether. I just wish that they would speed up their dialogue, because their dialogue was just... Sometimes you just like start dozing off listening to the dialogue, especially if it's a long dialogue scene, and Optimus is just talking so slow. Big A's Collectible says Terry Bradshaw's the GOAT. My late father actually met Terry Bradshaw in Kansas City at a convention for work. And they had something, it was some kind of deal where it was like this big ballroom. And my dad answered a question correctly, I think. And Terry Bradshaw was the keynote. And Terry Bradshaw had a football, and he signed the football and then threw it into the crowd. My dad caught it, and he brought it home to me and gave it to me. And I still have the football. It's signed by Terry Bradshaw. It's in the closet. I wish I had it so I could show it to you right now. But it was just a really, really cool story that when my dad brought that home, and he goes, hey, I got something for you. And he gave me this, I'm like, a football. And he goes, look who it's signed by. And I go, is this Terry Bradshaw's autograph? And then he told me the story, and I was like, that's so awesome, Dad. So, really a cool story. One of the ones that I'll never forget from my dad. Let's see. Old Man Hosetown says, Beast Wars was a great show. Holds up much better than the original G1 cartoons. I have never seen a single episode of the original Beast Wars cartoon. Never seen them. But if I get to see more of these characters that I've kind of really started liking from Kingdom, I will probably give it a shot. I'm not sure where it streams to, but I would start watching Beast Wars. I've seen the computer animation. It is very, 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 very early 90s computer animation, but I'm there for the story and the characters. When the cartoon Beast Wars first came out, I remember those figs were a pain in the A to find in the store back then. I was not collecting Transformers in 90. Was it 95 or 96 that Beast Wars came out? I was not collecting Transformers back then. So there's the Xavier. If you do not have this figure, if you've thought about getting it, I think Hasbro Pulse might actually still have it. But it is an exclusive. I mean, it looks pretty damn good. It looks just like you did in Logan. Wheels turn and everything. Then they roll and everything. There we go. The cartoon. Oh, I just read that. Michael Taylor. Yeah, I've got Raw on. It's muted though. I'm not listening to it. I'm just watching it. Will you be getting the Vintage Collection SDCC Palpatine? Yes, absolutely. If I can. If I can, I'm going to definitely go for those. Why is my Wi-Fi on? If this thing is glitching, it's because my Wi-Fi is on. Let's see if this screws up the stream. We still live? We still live? I turned off my Wi-Fi and I'm running on my hard line. I don't know why my Wi-Fi was on, but someone said, hey, Just Plain Steve gave a super chat. Do you have any Legends comic Wolverine figures? Always wondered how those bloody claws would look on one. I do, but he's not on the shelf right now. He's in, he's not in rotation right now, so I can't grab it and swap him out, but let's see if you could see that. First of all, I'm not even sure if I'm still live because I just turned my Wi-Fi off. So hopefully I'm still here, guys. I'm live. Okay, thank you, Frail Vampire. Loki, Jerry Rice is actually the GOAT of football. I fondly remember watching Jerry Rice a lot as a kid. Let me scroll back up, though, because I went all the way to the bottom to make sure that I was live. LGP Vintage Choice, greetings to you as well. Never enough Texas Go Browns. Yes. I root for both Ohio teams, Browns and Bengals. Let's see. All right, so let me scroll back up because I skipped a bunch of comments to make sure that I was still on here. And it looks like that I stopped glitching out. So hopefully the glitching does not show in the replay. What time do we got? 8:38, 27 minutes. Again, I'm going to go till 9. If you are interested, check out Robo and Dave. They're doing the Foosh Live tonight. So I'm going to end before that starts, so you guys can watch that if you want. All right. Now I got to scroll back down because I went too far. What's Wade's channel? Jake Kills asks. It's Unparalleled Universe. UNPARALLELED space UNIVERSE. I was in a spelling bee in elementary school, guys. I was actually in a spelling bee. I came in like second place, I think. Okay. All right, Tuesday Cruise here. How's it going, guys? Bat Force Grump is here. Will you be going to... Okay. All right, so apparently I missed a frick ton of comments. When the cartoon Beast Wars first came out, I remember... Oh, okay. Jeddah Patrol's here. How's it going, Jeddah? I don't see what you said, though. The message got hidden or whatever. Michael Taylor, are you watching? All right, I read that. Yeah, I read that. Will you be going to C2E2 in December? Juan Gonzalez. I'm not sure. Me and Dave and Robo have jokingly said that we were going to do a live Toys with the Boys panel at C2E2, and I think Dave actually applied for it. I'm not sure if that's going to happen, but if we get approved for that, I will make a point to be at C2E2. I will go to it. And hopefully Robo can go too, because that would be a lot of fun if we did a live version of that show that we do on Wednesdays. So there you go. I guess there's my answer. It's kind of a maybe at this point. I would love to go, because I love C2E2. It was one of my favorite shows to go to when I lived in Ohio. There is the Logan, by the way. Awesome figure. Very, very cool figure. Let's see here. RMD says, I am offended that you didn't use that complaining voice during the rant for this live. I saved the complaining voice for certain videos. Frail Vampire says, cut the check. Jetta says, how far down the comic Grail hole have you traveled? I have not yet. I had posted on Facebook that I had thought about selling some figures, selling off some Hot Toys and stuff, and some other higher end figures, so that I could buy some either graded Grail comic books or just raw Grail comic books. Specifically, I want a giant size X-Men #1, X-Men #94, Amazing Spider-Man. I was even gonna go for like Amazing Spider-Man #1, Iron Man #1, just some like really, really kind of Grailish comic books. But I have not ventured down that rabbit hole yet. It is still something I'm thinking about, but I have not made that commitment yet. I don't know if I want to either. I'm still not sure. I got to think about it more. Nightshade, what do you do for a living? I'm trying to be like you when I grow up. LOL. I do video production. That's what I do for my job. I do everything required for video production. I'm like a one-stop shop. So I determine what kind of videos are needed for the company that I work for. I write the scripting. I record the voiceovers. I am the face in front of the camera. I do all of the visuals, all of the animations, any kind of editing, all post-production. From start to finish, that's my job. So that's what I do. It's fun. I have a lot of creative freedom. But yeah, that's what I do. Let's see. What figure you're looking forward to? By the way, Haunter Dreams, Just Plain Steve, Andy Davis, Tuesday Cruise in full force here. Bad Force Grump. What figure are you looking forward to getting the most in the near future? Oof. What figure? Well, I could start with the Hot Toys Endgame worthy cap, which I had paid off over a year ago. I'm looking forward to Sideshow eventually sending that figure to me. I'm very much looking forward to the Mysterio, which I also have paid off by Hot Toys, being shipped to me. So there's two there. I'm looking forward to the next wave of TMNT Super 7 figures. So we got Mikey, we got Rocksteady, we got Metalhead, and then who's the fourth? Oh, Mondo Gecko? Is he the fourth? I forgot. But yeah, there's just there's a handful of figures that I'm looking forward to. What else? How about Mayfax? What am I looking forward to there? Gambit, Psylocke from the X-Men, Hush, the Hush figure, and the Hush Joker, Mayfax. Looking forward to those. SHF. I'm looking forward to anything there. Not that I could think of there. Mezco. Hell, the 89 Batman Mezco, that Joker. Gotham by Gaslight. The frickin' Conan figure. The Death Dealer figure. What am I forgetting? There's a bunch of Mezcos that they still need to send out. The 89 Batman, did I already mention that one? There's a lot of stuff I'm looking for. Silverhawks figures, look forward to those. Did you pick up the Boba Throne combo Hot Toys? No, but I am going... No, wait. I did pre-order that one. I'm paying that one off. Uber Hulk, how's it going? What did you think of my song I wrote for Craig in his video? I think you have a beautiful singing voice, Uber Hulk. I did not know that you were a singer, and I thought that you sounded great. So I think my comment in the live chat when I heard you singing was, you have the voice of a dozen angels. But very, very good job, Uber. I really like your singing. Nate P in the 513. What's up, Cincy? Have you looked into the NECA Cult Classic Super Series 7 Beetlejuice? Think you would dig it? I think I was aware that they made that, but I believe that those are very, very statuesque. They did not have much articulation in those with those sets, the older NECA sets. So I'm just holding out for like a super articulated Beetlejuice. I know we're gonna get one. I would not be surprised if someone announced one around Halloween time this year. with a lot of licenses that are kind of drying up. There's a lot of stuff that still needs to be done. I wouldn't be surprised if Mezco did one in a 112 collective. I wouldn't be surprised if NECA did one, an Ultimates figure, and I will just lose my mind if they do Beetlejuice figures. So I think that would be awesome. Captain Carter. Okay, Juan Gonzalez, thank you very much. I was calling her Captain Britain or Peggy Carter, Captain America. Captain Carter, there you go. Bad Force Grump also, shout out to you. I have SH Figure Arts Pac-Man coming on Wednesday. Very cool. Let me know how you like that, Michael. Post some pictures in the Nerd Bar. I'd like to see that thing. Kyle Isley, how's it going, my friend? My action figure review. Jersey reminds me of Brady Quinn, so good at Notre Dame. Yes, he was. He was very, very good at Notre Dame. I remember watching him there. Let's see... Frail Vampire, it's all mind games and backyard dodgeball. It really is. It's all intimidation. 8 and Skate. Hey, Cincy, I kind of wish I picked up that Wolverine and Professor X 2-pack. I don't know why I passed on it. It might still be available at Hasbro Pulse. You might want to check it out. Let's check it out for you. I'll check it out for you and see if it's still available here. Why not give you some real-time news, or at least information. I got to move Xavier, though, because he's in the way of my mouse. So let's see. I'm just going to search for Logan. And there it is. Let's see if it's sold out. It is available, my friend. 8 and Skate. HasbroPulse.com. Search for Logan. Pulled it right up. It's not even a pre-order. It is add to cart. $49.99 for the 2-pack. Well worth it if you ask me. You get an awesome Logan, bloody claws, bloody face. You get a very, very cool Xavier. Basically $25 a figure. Totally worth it to me. This is the only time you're going to get these figures for this movie because I don't think they're going to redo Logan figures by any other company. So you might want to check it out. HasbroPulse.com. Don't pass on it a second time. $49.99. Add to cart. Not available to ship to Quebec, Canada. I don't know why they're not shipping to Quebec. That kind of stinks, but that's what it says in the notes there. But there you go. Ages 14 and up. Jesus, how's it going? Kyle Isley, finally got my modular Iron Man. I got him too. Where did he go? Oh, I put him on the Marvel Superheroes Arcade 1-Up. But he's a pretty cool figure. All right. I'm going to open up one of these guys now. Mint on card collectors are probably going to scream in agony at what I'm about to do. Come on. There you go. Whoa. Almost lost some accessories. Bam. That's how you do it. Sorry, guys. Here, I'll show you the back of the card. Here's who else is in the wave. If you can see it. Kind of still want to get that Empire Strikes Back Leia from the Bespin Escape scene. I'm going to break out this alternate accessory stuff where you can dress him up and give him the spear and the helmet and make him like one of Carner Jax's dudes. Is that his name, Carner Jax? I forgot. Here we go. I'm most excited for this figure because of the new soft goods. Because the old figure, if you're familiar with it, the old figure soft goods, very, very felty. Did not see this. This hangs so much better. All right, so let me show you here. Imperial Royal Guard, 3 3/4 inch figure. You can take the helmet off. There he is. Even the helmet sits better on this one. The previous version, the helmet just kind of like fell off. This one sits a lot better. And little warped, little, what's that called? Something pike? Force pike? I forgot what the weapon's called. But there we go. And let's see the articulation on this guy. Yeah, still no ball jointed hips. It's kind of like a up and down movement, but this is such an improvement over the previous one. There you go. So if you're planning on getting that vintage collection Emperor Palpatine, and you're doing like a Return of the Jedi kind of look, you might want to get a couple of these guys like I did so that they can flank old Palpy. But very, very cool. Let me put these accessories away so that I can bag those suckers up and throw them in the bin. All right, where are we? I have regrets so often now I call it the Beaver regret. Richard Beaver. Riley Cross. Montana played in tougher divisions. I totally agree, guys. I'm a huge Montana fan. You don't have to convince me otherwise. I just think that of this generation, Tom Brady is the best player, the best quarterback. I still love Joe Montana. Trust me. You know when you're a kid and you like, at least for us, when you were playing basketball and you shot a basketball and you say Jordan, or like a few years later, people would say Kobe. Well, me and my buddy, we'd play football, and he was Barry Sanders and I was Joe Montana. So I'd take a couple steps back, launch it, Montana. So yeah, he was like my idol. Joe Montana and Joe Theismann were the two Joes were my idols as a kid watching football. Just Plain Steve is watching the Olympics. Just Plain Steve says, I think he's 6'5", talking about The Rock. Brian Marquez, my friend, is at Raw right now. Very, very cool. Let's see what's going on there. I've kind of not been watching it. Got Bobby Lashley and MVP in the back. Starscream Red looks great. You know what looks also really good? I have not watched his full review yet, but T-Man posted up a video of the new Masterpiece Starscream, and that thing looks amazing. Amazing. It is also very, very expensive. I want it, but it's quite pricey. Nice OG Migo Joker back there. Yes, I shared this on my video. Watch the premiere's over. Watch the video. It's episode 399. But there he is, completed. He's got his jacket on and his shoes on now. Frickin' awesome. I think this is how I was carrying him as a kid, like this. I think his legs were like being split because they were like resting on my knee, but that's how I was holding him as a kid. Freaking crazy. Absolutely crazy. I never thought that I would own this figure again, but I do now, and I'm very, very happy with it. Cincy Nerd wearing a Browns jersey is like Jeter wearing It's okay to like more than one team other than your hometown team. Tropic Thunder. I'm a big Ohio sports fan, so I'm a Browns fan, I'm a Bengals fan. I like both teams. If they play each other, I'll root for the Bengals. But otherwise, I'll root for both teams. And it's not as bad as Jeter wearing a Red Sox jersey. It's more so if I was a Giants fan and I wore a Jets jersey. That's probably a terrible comparison. But anyway, you see what I'm getting at. 8 and Skate. LO, I don't buy red either, but I pre-ordered that scanned Megatron. Okay, there you go. Juan Gonzalez says Troy Aikman is the GOAT. Troy Aikman was fantastic. Emmitt Smith, Michael Irvin, that whole team, they were awesome. That's when the Cowboys were awesome. Old Man Hosetown animation is dated for sure, but the story's really good. Mario, oh, you're talking about Beast Wars. Old Man Hosetown is. Mario Mesa says low-key Jerry Rice is exactly the go-to football. Benny Hawkins, since that 2-pack He-Man Battle Cat in your sweet spot vid, Craig is looking for... Yeah, I was watching Craig's video, and he was looking for that one in his video, and I'm like, dude, I wish I knew you were looking for it. I would have just picked it up and gotten it for you. So I'm actually going to go back to Target. I got to turn the lights up in here because it's getting dark. I'm going back to that Target, so I'm going to try and pick it up for him if they still have it. Trippy Cheese, what's up, Cincy? Any luck on those turtles on Hasbro Lab? Those turtles on Hasbro Lab. Are you talking about the Power Rangers turtles? Is that what you're talking about, Trippy Cheese? Turtles on Hasbro Lab. Please refresh my memory what you're referring to. But I saw those Power Rangers turtles. I'm not the hugest Power Rangers fan, just because it came out. It was like very, very popular when I was not a kid anymore. I was kind of an adult at the time, so I didn't watch a whole lot of Power Rangers. But I will say, that if I'm going to buy any Power Rangers figures, it's going to be the Turtles ones, because those look so awesome. And I know they did a comic book crossover where the Turtles actually became Power Rangers. I kind of want those for. I mean, that's pretty awesome. Leon says, once you get past the first season of Beast Wars, it picks up and really starts getting good. Yeah, I heard Dinobot is a fan favorite in Beast Wars also. He was awesome on Kingdom. I really liked him. Let's see here. All right. Comments jumped. Let's see if I can find where I was. Beetlejuice movie with Seth Rogen. I feel like he would be a good Beetlejuice, Andy Davis. But I want Michael Keaton back. I think it would be... I'm just a huge Michael Keaton fan. So I would love Michael Keaton to do another Beetlejuice movie. That would be insane. And have Tim Burton direct it? Crazy. Absolutely crazy. All right. We have... Oh, shoot. They're going live in 4 minutes, guys. So I got to probably start wrapping this up. So let me just scan the comments real quick. Foosh live on Twitch. Just Plain Steve. Yeah, they're also on Robo's solo channel on YouTube. RoboKilla, AH at the end. I picked up Katie for $8 at Target. Yeah, she was $10 at my Target, half price. What do you think of WWE releasing Bray Wyatt? Absolutely stupid move, but we're definitely gonna see him in AEW hopefully, because he's super freaking talented. I still plan to be at C2E2. Hope you can still make it, Leon says. Dude, that would be freaking amazing. Cincy, your rant was hilarious. I loved it. Thank you. I'm glad that you liked it. A lot of people didn't like it. I got a lot of those on the video, but that's okay because I got a lot of these too, and that's what I like. You coming up to Columbus August 29th, Tracy Ross says, yes, I will be there. I will be there, guys. I'm coming to the Ohio. What the frick is it? The CT? Is it called the Columbus Toy Show? I forgot the name of the damn show, but I'm coming to the big show. Me and Craig, Narc, are flying up, and I'm really excited for it. I'm very, very excited that we're actually starting in Cincinnati, and I'm going to get some Skyline, some Gold Star chili, some Tom and Chi, some the Cone, if you're familiar with the Westchester, Ohio area. I want some Cone ice cream. I'm so pumped for that trip. I'm going to eat so much food. I'm going to be so unhealthy, but that's okay. Can you talk louder? My wife is watching Bachelorette. I'm trying to drown it out. Trying to drown it out, JLY says. Frail says, have a great evening. Since you catch you on Wednesday or when I message you about that DC Suicide Squad head sculpt. Yeah, I like the McFarlane head sculpts. I think someone was it you, Frail, that was mentioning the Idris Elba unhelmeted head sculpt on Bloodsport? It did not look good. The helmeted one looks pretty good. That's what I got. I think it looks pretty awesome. So I know some people don't like 7-inch figures, but I really like those Suicide Squad figures. Did you check out the new Hot Toys? Yes, I'm pre-ordering it. Are you getting the Hot Toys? Yes, I am getting that one. I just got my shipment Sunday from BBTS for the Super 7 Turtles. Very, very cool. See you on Brock. Did you get in on the Super 7 Joe Figs? I pre-ordered the whole first wave. I was watching one of your old live streams where you explained how you met Miss Cincy and your first date with her. How did you manage to get a second? I don't know. She must have really liked me. Because I did everything I possibly could have done to screw that up, and she still agreed on a second date. So she's pretty awesome for doing that. I want a new Beetlejuice movie with Seth Rogen, Andy Davis said. All right, let's go. Yeah, Frail said it looked like Bill Cosby, that Idris Elba head sculpt on the McFarlane figure. Are you getting the new Hot Toy? Yes, guys, I'm getting that Luke. It looks amazing. It looks awesome. I cannot wait for it. Hopefully it's a 2022 release and not a 2023 release, like some Hot Toys have been. But it is 9 o'clock, and I always say this, guys. I don't like to step on the toes of any of my buddies while they're live streaming. And Robo is live streaming with Dave on Robo's channel. So go check them out. I'm going to check them out too. I'm going to watch the end of Raw. Looks like Omos is wrestling the Bro, Riddle. There's P-Dog once again. Just dropping in to say hi. Thanks, Josh. Bills versus Brady Super Bowl. You know how much money? Josh Allen's an awesome quarterback. I want his jersey too. Anyway, guys, that's it for now. Go watch those guys, Foosh Live, and watch P-Dog dancing. But that's it for now, guys. Thanks again for the second live, for being here. And I will see you guys later on this week. But see you around the corner, guys.
Bye.
Bye.